Hello, you have chosen the design floor DISANO with Top Connect installation by HARO. An excellent choice. Today I'll show you step by step how to install it as a floating floor. First, sweep and vacuum the room thoroughly. The subfloor has to be free from dust and dirt. To make sure that there are enough boards for finishing, we will measure the surface area for installation again. We don't want to end up with too few elements when we're almost finished. Measure the space of the room as accurately as possible, length times width. Add another 5 to 10% to the calculated square meters, because there will always be a bit of cutting waste during installation. Before the actual installation, we have to decide in which direction to install the boards. Here there's no right or wrong. Installing the elements sideways can make a narrow space appear wider. If you focus on the lengthwise direction of a room, you emphasize the natural shape of the room. The primary light source can also be used as a guide. To create a clean end under doors or accurate transitions to adjacent rooms, install the appropriate moldings on the floor in advance. Wood is a living material and changes its dimensions. Depending on temperature and humidity, your floor will slightly expand or contract. These moldings ensure that there are no gaps. In addition, they protect the edges of your floor. When performing a floating installation on mineral subfloors, it is important to install a vapor barrier. This prevents moisture from affecting the floor from below. Now you can lay the PE foil as a vapor barrier on the subfloor. Keep in mind the 5 cm high edges and 30 cm overlap of new passes. The special feature of our design floor DISANO for a healthy living is that it already has an integrated cork insulating underlay. Don't use any additional insulating underlay. And this is where it really gets serious. We are going to start with the installation of your floor. We'll start on the right-hand side. Please remember to leave an expansion gap of about 10 mm from the wall. Distance spaces are the easiest way to keep an even distance on all sides. With the next board, you will notice that the Top Connect installation system is really easy to use. Simply put the short side of the board into position and push down until it locks. It is important to have an offset of at least 1/3 in the transverse joints of the adjacent boards. Starting from row 2, first angle in the long side, push carefully to the short side and let it snap in again by angling it down. You can tell that it is correctly locked when it clicks. We are going to check the correct alignment of the rows. If everything fits, we can continue. You can install them this way, row by row. The elements rarely fit exactly at the end. Cut the last row lengthwise so that it fits perfectly. Whether you use a circular saw or a jigsaw is entirely up to you. Please remember to leave an expansion gap of about 10 mm. Afterwards, take out the distance spacers and cut the overlapping PE foil at the upper edge of the floor. Done. Enjoy your new HARO floor. And if you have any questions, please visit our YouTube channel where you will find many useful tips and tricks. See you soon.